Right, so guys, welcome to part 3, the finale, if you like, of me building my dream gaming setup. Now, I just wanted to butt in at the start of this video and give you guys a few bits of information. Number one, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone. So yes, thank you so much for all of the new people that have joined the channel. We've now grown to sort of 63,000 subscribers, so hello and welcome to everybody new. I hope you're liking what you're seeing. And I also want to thank you guys for making this whole thing really easy for me. You guys know I've moved house, building my dream gaming setup in here, this is the first time I've ever moved house in my life, and it's been quite stressful for me. Why you guys haven't been seeing videos, you know, I've been working. This has been quite stressful, and you guys showing, you know, all the support, all the like ratings on the videos about the new house, and you guys being really supportive has really helped and aided me moving house, guys. It was definitely the best welcome gift you guys could ever give me for moving house. So thank you very much for all the support. Now the second thing is I'm testing out this really cool thing with my camera. I've got my iPad here and I can see what my camera sees wirelessly, so I can make sure I'm all in frame and everything is looking in tip-top shape for you guys. So if you haven't already, make sure you put in the video in 1080p and you're watching at the highest quality. So all of this has got me thinking, how can I repay my absolutely awesome audience? And I never used to like doing giveaways, but about half a month ago I gave away 2 Elgato HD60s over on my Twitter account, and you guys absolutely loved it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be hiding secret giveaways on all of my social media. So that's going to be Facebook, that's going to be Snapchat, that's going to be Twitter, that's going to be Instagram. They're my 4 main social medias, and I'm going to be doing hidden giveaways over on my social medias for you guys to find, like little Easter eggs, just to make all this thing a little bit more interesting, because I'm all about giving back to you guys for all the awesome support you guys give me on my videos. So definitely make sure you check in the description and follow me on all of my social medias. And guys, I just want to tell you that this is the finale of building my ultimate gaming setup, and there's a lot of things in this video that aren't to do with the setup. I wanted it to be fun, I wanted it to be enjoyable, so pause it, go and get some food, get a nice drink, come back, sit down and resume the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys soon. Adios. Yo guys, what's going on? My name is Alex and welcome back to part 3 of my ultimate gaming setup. Now I'm currently uploading part 2, so hopefully you guys have watched that. If you haven't, the link will be in the description. But for now, let's roll on to part 3. Right, so hey guys, what's going on? My name is Alex and welcome back to part 3 of the ultimate gaming setup. Now I'm going to go through a few things, but what I'm also going to do is do like a roundup video. So the next video should be like some sort of roundup video, hopefully, of the whole thing. But as you can see, I'm wearing my Right So Hey Guys t-shirt, which is absolutely awesome. If you guys want to pick one up, the links will be in the description. Few things, obviously you guys have seen in the last video all of the setup and stuff. I've added a guitar onto the wall over here, which just makes things look a little bit more homely, and I've also put the Philips Hue LEDs either side of the bed, which are going to go on my bedside tables when I eventually get them. And as you can see, there's an LED strip around the bed. Oh hello. And that's pretty much it. We've also got new internet installed at the new house, which isn't 100% working yet, but hopefully it will be soon.
Roughly about half an hour.
Okay. So my dad is just leaving. We're renting this truck thing for like the weekend so we can, you know, bring stuff round. And here I have a 55-inch 4K panel, TV panel, obviously with an LED strip around it. This is the main house TV. This is going on this wall, and I've got to put that up today. As someone in the last video asked what sound system we have in the main house. We use Bose for the sound system. Yes, I know a lot of people hate Bose. I like Bose, and I think they sound decent. But today I need to put all the stuff in here and all the amp and things in here. I've got a secret to tell you guys, right? My dad has got a really cool amp. His amp is freaking awesome. You know, the amp that drives all the speakers around the room? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take his amp, put it in my room, and give him my amp. Thing is, he won't notice. He won't notice, but shh, shh. Right, so first things first, I'm a realist. Let's get this TV up on the wall. 55 inches of 4K glory. Let's do this thing. Right, let me show you guys this really cool thing. Bring up the Apple Watch. Hey Siri, call the electric gates. Right, if this works, I'll be mesmerised. Calling electric gates. Right, the call should end on its own. Yep, it ended. And as you can frickin' see, get a cheeky bit of zoom on that. Oh, kill him. Just thought that I would let you guys know that that thing is heavy and freaking huge. That TV is way too big for this room. Way too big. It just looks stupid. I'm right in the corner. Like, I cannot get any further away. It's just freaking massive. Right, so there we go. I've undone all of last episode's hard work, putting the amp in, and I've taken it downstairs, and I'm gonna bring my dad's amp up later when I've got mine working downstairs, and then I'm gonna put my dad's amp up here. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because my dad's amp has got a lot more features on it, which I will take advantage of, and my dad won't even know about. So, yeah, it's just sort of like getting value for money out of products, if you get what I mean. So, there we go, I've managed to install my dad's amp into the system here. So hopefully it works out cool. Dad, we're going back to get something to eat now. Okay, so I've got to go and get something to eat. I'm gonna put the GoPro on charge for now, and hopefully this amp, the main reason I put this amp in here is because in here, as you can see, we've got one speaker there and one speaker there. Now that amp has a thing called multi-room, and you can actually add like another set of speakers. So I'm gonna add these speakers to it, and then hopefully I should be able to listen to the sound out my amp in the bathroom as well. But just before I go home, I want to show you guys something. Look out here, look how mad this is. We're getting invaded. We're getting invaded by bees. Look. Wait, is it even focusing? Just look at the freaking bees, the freaking invading life. Anyway, I'm gonna go back, get something to eat, and then come back and finish this up later. I think I've just invented a new transition, but it doesn't really work because it just puts me, it renders me out of focus. Focus cam. Focus on the, yeah, there we go. So, you guys saw that I stole my dad's amp, and I've all installed it. That makes perfect sense. I've put it in here, and the one thing I want to test out is to see if I can play music into the bathroom with it, because I've wired it up to my speakers. As you can see, my lights come on their own when I walk in. I've got an LED strip, nice strip there. Put a little sensor up on the roof. Where is it? There it is. So my lights come on their own. So that's a ting. Anyway, let me see if I can get this thing to work. Right, so guys, welcome back. You're probably like, Alex, what is this massive jump in time? Let me try and explain to you guys. So, it is now the day after what you guys have just seen. So yesterday you guys saw me installing the amp and putting the TV up. It's now the day after that. And what I was planning on doing this morning was going to Wilkinson's and buying loads of little boxes and stuff so I could organise all of my cables. And no, that didn't happen because, you know, I left the house yesterday night and I forgot the battery for the Canon G7X. So I was like, wow, I've got to come all the way back. So now I've got a battery. Let's go to Wilkinson's and let's see if we can find some friggin' boxes. This is like what I need, but not as fancy as this. They need to be like just plastic boxes. Guys, shh, we've been spotted. That's exactly what we need. That was literally just right next to game, so I thought I may as well pre-order Black Ops 3 while I'm at it. So I've obviously pre-ordered Black Ops 3, which gives me access to the beta code as well. So everyone's a winner. Was it actually? Right, so just taking everything out of the whip. Got Jed back again. Hey. Every Tuesday, Jed makes an appearance. Tuesday. And yeah, we've got all the stuff here. And obviously we've got the boxes that I bought earlier. Like, hey, good old Wilkinson's there. So we're going to take the shit up now. My room's an absolute tip. I need to sort that out, and then we're going to chill and we're going to record a video for the Apple Watch, which I just got a notification on, I think. Right, so we've like put all these little badges in colour-coded boxes, but obviously I didn't buy my labeler today, so I couldn't label shit. So the colour-coded anyway, we've got like USBs, audio stuff, and HDMI and stuff like that. So in here, we've come to the conclusion that in here, this shelf here, this shelf's going to be the DSLR shelf, and this shelf is going to be the action camera shelf. So we're going to kit these two shelves out with all the camera gear, which there's some of it down there, and there's a lot of it there. That's pretty much all camera shit. So let's get to work.
Sorry, what?
This is what happens when you like move house. It's just gone midnight now, as you can see, and we have just sorted out the camera shelves. So as you can see here, we've got the Sony Alpha 7S, because, you know, we've got a Rode mic, we've got the Canon 650D, my go-to camera for starting out. Anyone asks me what camera to get starting out, photography or video, I always say 650. You've got a 650.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, you can't beat it for the price. It's just phenomenal. We've got some Bluetooth speakers and all my carrying bags up there. And then this is the GoPro shelf. So as you can see here, we've obviously got the GoPro 4 housing, load of SD cards, and all the cases and stuff, and all my GoPro stuff. And then obviously a load of SD cards for the cameras here, and some Polaroid lenses and a flash and stuff. And we've put like miscellaneous stuff up the top there, that's stuff like you don't really need, but you need to keep. Oh, look at that. We have got some Oreos and chocolate cookies and Milky Bar. So pretty much what our plan is to do in this kitchen, right, is we're gonna smash up the Oreos, make them like into crumbs, right? And then we're gonna melt that, the Milky Bar, mix it together, put it in the fridge, let it set for sort of half an hour, and then we should have something delicious. Let's see what it turns out to be like.
Right, so welcome to Alex and Jed's cooking world. Today we're going to be making something incredibly unhealthy, which features Oreos, Milky Bar, and some, as the chosen by you, double chocolate chip cookies. Right, so for this I'm going to need a bowl. My kind servant here, Alex, is going to hand me that. Don't break it. You're going to break it. Right, so what you want to do first is you want to get the Oreos, you want to be really gentle with this, and you want to smash the top out. I'm going to do that. You just want to go at it.
Right, so we're off. We're going.
Just get this and put it in the fridge in a nice sort of spacious area. And while you're waiting, why don't you have yourself a nice cookie?
Right, so guys, this is the finale of building the ultimate gaming setup. Now, it's been an absolutely incredible series, and I want to thank each and every one of you for coming along with me on this epic series, and welcome to everyone new that's joined. We've had a lot of new subscribers from this series, so hello and welcome to the channel. I hope you like what you're seeing and you stick around. But I thought, just to finish this thing up, I would give you guys a little bit of a tour of the ultimate setup. Now, we haven't moved into the house yet, and it still isn't finished. There's still a few things, like we need to put some lights around the LEDs on the TV. Around the LEDs and TV, we need to put some lights, LEDs, around the TV, just to make that look a little bit more swish. And there's just a few other bits and bobs that need to be doing. I don't even have a mattress yet, but there's going to be a full-on setup tour coming halfway through the summer year of 2015 this summer, so stay tuned for that. But I thought, just as a treat for you guys being absolutely awesome, I'd give you guys a little bit of a tour around. So let's start over here. As you can see, we've got a softbox down here. Obviously, my bed, which doesn't have a match on yet. Hopefully it has a match on tomorrow. Got a load of remotes down here, which are all for the TV and different things like that. A load of USB plugs ready for when we move in, so I can charge my phone. We've obviously got the Bose SoundLink Mini I want that next to my bed because I love them. It's like such an awesome piece of kit. So that is like sort of the bed. Obviously we've got the 2 rear speakers and the subwoofer over there. And I've mounted a guitar on the wall. As you can see, I like starting to make this thing a little bit more personal, but it's still not 100% there. There's still a few things that need to be done. Like I need to replace that light. Like what even is that thing? That thing is just like the most horrible thing you've ever seen. There is LEDs behind the bed though, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So this is the setup that you guys have been absolutely loving for the past sort of like 15 days when we've been putting this thing together. This has been the main icon. Now Jed's laptop's over there, he's been doing a little bit of work. But bar that, obviously we've got the keyboard, all cable managed here, no cables running. We've got my memory card reader, obviously. I'm constantly working with memory cards, doing all this YouTube thing, so I need a good memory card reader, a fast one, it's USB 3. A lot of people have been asking what these speakers are. Now these are Citronic ST speakers, but these are discontinued unfortunately. Citronic have bought a new pair out, but they are super expensive, and I would really recommend you guys go towards KRK's because of the value for money. So they are the speakers. My desk is custom. This is a custom desk. Now I will try my best to supply the dimensions down in the description of the video, but this is a custom oak solid wood desk and you can't buy it anywhere. It was custom made for this room to the dimensions I supplied the builder. So hopefully that solves all the questions on the desk. We've got the Myonix mouse and we've obviously got the 3 triple monitor Asus display here with the Philips Hue LEDs behind it. Now what I can actually do, I try and get this loaded up while I'll show you guys what's to set up. But what I can actually do here is control the LEDs from my watch. Now it takes some time to do this. Obviously Philips have just done this app on the Apple Watch. But obviously I can turn the lights off, press off, and as you can see the LEDs go off behind the monitor, and I switch on to fuzzy tingle, and then they go that colour, and then I switch on to early day, and then they go that colour, and you can obviously change the lights like that, which is absolutely awesome. So here we have wall mounted the TV, which is a 42-inch Sony panel. As I say, we're going to put LEDs around this thing. We haven't got around to doing that yet. Just a few little finishing touches that I need to do. We've got the monitor audios all wall mounted, and that is pretty much it for the main room for now. Obviously, hopefully you guys have already seen and noticed that masterpiece up there. Obviously these LEDs are controlled by this remote, so I can turn them off and on using this remote right here. Obviously we've got some Astro 50s here and an iPhone charger for convenience. But if you guys come through here, this is where things start to get a little bit interesting. This setup is 100% unique when you come into this room. So this is room number 1, secret room number 1. So this is pretty cool. Let's start over here. So over here we have our networking shelf. Now I've tried my best to organise everything in boxes, all my networking stuff. I've got a few boxes there, and obviously I had a lot of networking stuff, so obviously we've sort of overflown a little bit. But there we go, that is all my networking stuff. I've got a few spare routers down there, a router that I need to review. Obviously I am using the NetDoomer as the main router for the house, because this router is just an absolute god. If you guys want to check out the video on the NetDoomer, then please head over to my tech channel, links in the description. Here is a switch, TP-Link, I think it's it's a 16 port switch? Yeah, 16 port, and then we've got the Philips Hue controller there for the Philips Hue lights. A few spare routers down there, and all through this room we've got surge protectors, because we need to make sure that everything is all surged, just in case there's a problem. Oh my god, okay, the lights are motion sensitive, so if I walk past here they automatically come on. I'll turn those on that way. Right, so there's the PC. Obviously we've got the Astro 50 mix amp, hard drives, and you guys know my PC specs and stuff, and a load of freaking things on charge down here, like Google Glass, and a load of my camera batteries on charge. And down here I've just got like a display of all like my most precious boxes. So we've got like the Bose headphones, my PowerShot, which is currently filming this now, my old graphics card, Google Glass, the Sony A7S, which brings us on to the next room. So if you guys come through to this one and I flick the light on, this is where things get interesting. So we've got the gorgeous Sony A7S camera here. You can check out a video I did on my job, and you guys can see what I do for like sort of a living and earning money and different things like that. Using this A7S camera, we've also got an old Canon here and my Canon 650D. If you guys want to start out doing like photography or videos and stuff, definitely the go-to camera. Just a few lenses and stuff like that. Over on this side we've got the action camera side, so we've got, you know, GoPro, be a freaking hero man, and we've got obviously the GoPro Hero 4 there with a load of accessories, different things like that, an old flip camera, and here we've got a load of my camera bags, which are really useful for when I'm out on shoots, different things like that. 2 cheeky little Bluetooth speakers and a load of external battery packs here. If you guys want external power for your devices, really recommend Anker. This is a like 14,000, 15,000 milliamp hour battery will charge your phone a lot of times with that bad boy. So yeah, I would recommend that. And then all these shelves are pretty much just like miscellaneous stuff that needs to be sorted out. But the time is currently 3 AM in the morning. I've been working on this setup now for probably about 50 hours all in all. Been working on the setup, which is just like mental, and I hope you guys have really enjoyed the series. I'm sweating and everything's just crazy, but I hope everything's worked out. I hope you guys have enjoyed. So I've got a little bit of camera stuff down here, like the tripods, Go poles, and a green screen down there. Yeah, I really do hope you guys have enjoyed the series. If you have, a like rating, as always, would be much appreciated. And if you guys want to check out like episode 2 or 1, please go ahead and do so. The links will be down in the description. And if you're not subscribed to the channel already, be sure to subscribe for more awesome stuff. My name's been Alex, you guys have been awesome. And I'll see you in my next video.